Because I know her taste is so broad, but when it came to writing Flux, what was kind of the reference points for it?
Yeah, so most are, I guess, calling it the alt-rock title, but I wouldn't say that that was on my brain when I started making the album or writing it at that. I think if you set up too many parameters beforehand, you kind of shoot yourself in the foot in a way. So
yeah.
I would just describe it as a couple pages out of my journal, and it does have a close connection with me, but as does everything that I make, you know, not a single thing is impersonal. It all came from me, so it's all in my lane, in my world, in the sphere. But the reference points, I was listening to a lot of Veruca Salt and Jack Off Jill while making the record, and I really love the strength that those female fronts have. Their art, their message, their voice, and it's really empowering. It was music that resonated with me when I was a small poppy. So I told this story in another interview about one of the last shows that I played on my tour, and getting to witness a young mom and her daughter like singing every word to my songs, and I saw so much of myself in them, and it gave me chills like on stage. That's like the reason why I do it. I'm watching it in real time, and there's nothing that I could say to describe that moment and like do it justice, because it really hit home for me. And I get butterflies, I guess, when I think about music and how it affects people, and the idea of my music affecting people in that way makes me emotional.
Lyrically, the album covers like a bunch of themes, like love, I guess, like gaining autonomy from controlling behaviors and stuff. It feels like quite a cathartic record.
Yeah, I feel like it also contextualized some things that I never addressed or got to touch on before, and that wasn't the intent, but it just made itself that way. It transformed into that.
Yeah.
And it's nice to look at now, being on the other side of it. But those are all topics that I haven't explored yet, and it felt nice. You know, my first love song, and addressing, you know, the downs, the deeper downs of things in life that I experienced as well.
I also asked her what it was like getting back to playing live, doing shows and playing the songs off her new album Flux. Is what she said.
In the current state of the world, it's hard to see what's out there when you release music and see how it is received and digested. But I did get a chance to play 2 shows, one in LA, one in Nashville, and it was such a tease for me because I really miss playing live. And it also was like revitalizing in a way and made me excited. It also made me a little bit sad, you know, to only get to play those 2. But it was nice, and I enjoyed being together with the audience. And I wish that it was like 3 hours longer of an experience.
Yeah, but like you said, there's going to be more of that coming, so that's a beautiful thing.
Yes.
Let's talk a bit about the session then. Can we talk about some of the songs that you've done, specifically Blood Money? You want to talk a little bit about why they were chosen?
Sure. When I play that song in front of a live audience, it's very intense and energetic, and it feels like everybody's connected in the song. And playing it in your session for the first time in, you know, a year and a half because of the world stuff, it brought back a lot of like really intense feelings, and I did quite enjoy it as well, looking back at it.